Hi guys, it's Cindy with Pups and Crochet, and I am back again for my 100 Days of Halloween for Neva at Manic Mama Musing to celebrate at the end of the 100 days her Podiversary. I've been watching some goofy movies. I mean, I fell asleep. I fell asleep on the couch. Nodded off. Woke up to a movie that's being played about, I have no idea. It's 3 guys in a band. And the one guy that's playing lead guitar says, okay, to the other guitarist, can you do something different? Can you riff it or something? Because you're just basically doing the same thing I am. Do you have a special trait or something you could do? And the guy goes, oh yeah, like this. And he blows his head up. So he's standing there with no head. But then the head comes back next to the lead guitarist in this like little image. And says, how's that for a trick? And the guy's like, and he goes, oh wait, poof, blows the drummer's head off. He goes, wait. He plays our band. He goes, he can still drum. He doesn't need a head. And he goes, well, can you fix it? He goes, no. He goes, can you fix you? He goes, yeah. He goes, then why'd you blow his head off? I'm like, what the heck is this crazy-ass movie? Don't know. Do not know. Can't tell you what it was. And it just popped on. So I shut it off because I'm like, okay. Done with you. Didn't know if it was like a ad for something or whatever, but it stayed on for a while. And I'm like, okay. After their heads all blew up, I'm like, okay, I'm done. Because this is stupid. So, I started watching a movie called Tell Me How I Die. Yes, that is the name of it. Tell Me How I Die. Here is my square. And here is what they were. They were glow-in-the-dark neon bracelets. Some had orange, some had green. The girls had orange, the guys had green, but they glowed really far away. You could see them. So, what it starts out as, it is about a college. And these college kids don't have enough money. So, they sign up to do the science experiment. Some are getting the placebos and some are getting the real thing as they're testing this medicine out. So, they're human guinea pigs, actually. But they're getting paid for it. So, they sign up for it to help them with their tuition and their books and everything they need for college. So, this girl's new at school. She doesn't know anybody, so she signs up for it. She starts meeting all these guys that are in the class, in this group. And so, they take them in there, and they give them the shots. They tell them, this is our last testing before we can go into... before we go to the FDA to get it approved. And they go, well, what is it for? And he goes, well, we're not allowed to say right now. This is just testing to see. Some of you will have no effects. Some of you will get effects. And we want to know, you will be staying here for 48 hours, the whole weekend, to know, so we can monitor you. And they're like, okay. But they're paying them a lot of money, so they didn't give it a question, and they just took the shots. And then, before the shot, they said it takes like an hour or so for anything to start showing up. So, they've got their dorms, and then they've got a pool table, and they've got games and everything to keep them busy for the weekend. And the pool table actually was very cool, because the balls were clear with neon numbers on the inside glowing, which I've never seen before, and that was awesome. I would pay for that, because that was really cool. And then as they're spinning, all the neon colors are just going everywhere, you know. So they were playing pool, and then all of a sudden the guy got real crabby, and he goes, I don't want to play with you anymore, I'm done. I'm done, do you hear me? I'm done. Okay, it's starting to affect him. He's getting anger. One of the signs, the guys are all watching, because they got cameras everywhere. The windows, they can see through. Okay. Don't know what's going on. So then the guy, like, kind of calms down, and he's like, you're not having any effect? And the girl's like, no. This one snotty girl. And she goes, no. And she's, like, looking, and she's, like, moving back like this, and they go, why are you doing that? She goes, why are you so close to me? And he goes, I'm all the way over here. Then he raises up, and he looks like he's, like, 10 buildings down from her. And they said, you are getting effects. And she goes, no. No, I'm not. For sure. I'm not. And she just goes and walks off because she thinks she's better than them. Well, if you're so rich, then why are you in here getting paid for this science subject? And she goes, because I wanted to. Yeah, okay. Faker. Anyway, so then the main girl that's in there, the new one, she starts seeing things, and she's seeing how each one of them are going to die. And it's like some kind of, she figures it's some kind of like mind-altering thing that gives you special powers or something. I don't know. They don't know if they're going to keep these powers or if they go away once the medicine runs out. They don't know, right? Wake up. If you are asleep and you're not listening, wake up. Listen. So, anyway, they go on, and each one of them's having a different thing going on. But then, the building's locked. They can't get out. They can't get in. They can't do nothing. But all of a sudden, people start dying. They don't know who's killing them. But there's blood all over the window on the outside. So when they snuck through trying to get out, they were on the other side, so they could see how much they were watching them. Everything they did, they were watching them. Cameras, fake windows, everything, watching them. And so she still got her power, and they're all asking her, how do I die? And she goes, she tells the one guy, you die in the hallway. And he goes, there's like 100 hallways. Which one? She goes, how am I supposed to know? It's a hallway. I started laughing at him. And the other one, she goes, and you get set on fire. And he goes, really? He dies in the hallway and I get put on fire? Why? She goes, I don't know. I was sitting there laughing at this movie. I'm like, okay. It was a really good movie. The pool table was a topper for me. I loved it. And then when they're walking around with those neon bracelets on, that was kind of cool. You know, they were like about that big, about the size of like a watch, but they glowed. So that's why I did a little fluorescent ring on top of the black. So, if you get a chance to see it, I highly recommend that movie. It is a good movie, and it's interesting. And that is, yeah, so that's the basic notes I took on it. And what I remember of offhand, I'm not going to tell you everything because then it spoils the whole movie. I just give you the outline because some people don't like horror movies and some people do. And the ones that don't can hear this and see if they want to watch it or not. It wasn't super scary, but it was good. But me and Robert did watch a movie the other night. And I still got to do a square for it. And I haven't told you about it because this movie, me and him, both were jumping on it. Like crazy. And normally we don't jump. But at the same time, we both went wham back in our chairs. Like, holy cow.
She's lying.
Yeah, right. If his wasn't against the wall, he would have flipped all the way over. Please. That's what was so funny, is he jumped too. Just like I told you, he gets those glitches. And then he tells me, why do you always see me when I'm doing the glitches? I'm like, what? Every time he's going to have one, I look over at him and he's like that. And I'm like, and he looks over and he goes, why are you watching me?
Laugh at me.
I laugh at you because he's got glitches.
I don't laugh at you.
Yeah, okay. Oh, Oh my goodness. It has been a long week. And now he's off. And I get to suffer. And suffer.
Yeah, you enjoy it.
I usually do my tapings at night when he's gone. Or we do it early in the morning when he first gets home. And it's something that we both say on. But he said he's lost a lot of brain cells watching some of these movies with me. So, you know, that's how it goes. I'm like, well, as long as you don't lose all of them and you keep one brain cell and that can tell you how to work, you're doing okay then. Right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so that is it for tonight. I am done taping. I will catch you on my next set of tapings because I got to make more squares. And I have more movies to tell you about. Some are 80s. Some are new ones. Some are B's. Some are just crazy ones that aren't even scary at all. But they're considered horror. Okay, I will let you go. Hugs and puppy kisses. Prayers if you need them. And please remember, adopt, don't shop. There's just way too many babies out there that need a home. Okay, love you guys. See you next time. Bye.